It's 3 to 4 feet taller than reality. Its ropes are red, white, and blue. Its platform is blank stretched canvas. They say it's built for a man. There's room for my competitors and I. There's corners and centers, punches and knockouts, blood, sweat, and tears. Entrepreneurship is a boxing match. But we, the women, know how to stay light on our feet. We slide past insecurity. We shuffle through sexual harassment, me too. We duck, then jab, then land, and suddenly, the predefined role of woman calls our name. Wife, mother, feminist, auntie, babysitter, nasty woman, pow. Right in the kisser. I fall. Face against platform, I heard my ego crack when I realized that my male competitor has more mirrors in his dressing room. You're a woman. This is not your place. The referee counts down. You don't belong here. VCs from people who look like them and I don't look like them. I didn't learn how to box in school. My parents are not boxers or coaches. My life is just a corner. 8, 7, 6, I breathe. This game is rigged, but fuck that. I'm the only species on earth that can bleed for a month and not die. I am badass. Even if I bow out and get a corporate job, I would still make less than the man who would scrape my remains from this platform. 5, 4, 3, get up, girl. Pin a Nike commercial to your memory. Remember that you don't get in where you fit in. You fit in until you get in, because fitting in is about character and getting in is about access. You're already in the match. Get up. Bite the hand that feeds you, boy. Burn the bridges you never want to cross again. You got this. Slide, duck, jab, land, and remember that you know how to stay light on your feet.
Welcome to the Black Girl Ventures Pitch Competition. I am Lisa Wilkinson. I am a Black Girl Ventures Miami change agent, and I am the founder of LMW Therapy Services and the Behavioral Health and Wellness Consulting Group. And you are watching BGV and Manifestation Babe Pitch Competition. It is the largest pitch competition for Black and Brown female founders. What we do is we combine the premise of Shark Tank and Kickstarter to give you an opportunity to be part of the entrepreneur's journey. The idea actually comes from Black history. In the early 1900s, during the Great Migration, landowners raised the rent and Black people threw what's called rent parties. The admission fees helped people stay in their homes. These were not just any parties. These parties were frequented by people like Langston Hughes, Fats Weller, and Duke Ellington. Now, here we are, our ancestors' wildest dreams, and we're providing access to capital through engaging community. You will watch 8 awesome women pitch their businesses to a set of judges. Each participant has 3 minutes to pitch. The judges do not choose the winners. You are the power. You will vote at www.sheraise.com for the pitch that you favor. Participants will receive a mix of capital from our sponsors, the BGV Startup Package, which includes access to an accountant, a business coach. You will also receive business essentials such as Google Cloud credits, HubSpot for startups, and more.
All right, thanks so much for having me. My name is Amy Yazzie. I'm Senior Director of Sports Marketing and Sponsorships at T-Mobile. Lead all of our major sports marketing platforms and how we bring those to life for our marketing department. Happy to be here. Thanks. I also, and my fun fact that I was asked to share is I've got a 17-month-old toddler running around upstairs. So if you hear any background noise, apologies for that. She keeps me very busy, but proud working mom here.
My name is Alfred Duncan. I am the founder and CEO of Black Men Ventures, which is definitely the brother company of this organization, BGV. A fun fact about me is in 2016, I surprised my then girlfriend with a proposal, and then I surprised her with a wedding on the same day, and it went viral. And so it led to a whole bunch of other opportunities. But yeah, that's a fun fact about myself. And I also have a toddler who is, she's a year, well, if we're going by months, she's 13 months now. But she's not here, thank God. She's away. I wouldn't be able to do this.
BGV Pitch is the largest pitch competition for Black and brown women founders. We combine the premise of Shark Tank and Kickstarter to give you an opportunity to be a part of an entrepreneur's journey. Vote for your favorite pitch by visiting www.sheraise.com, select a city, enter the donation for the pitches you loved, and don't forget to leave feedback and/or hype comments for our founders. Your donation keeps a Black or brown women founder in business. You are changing the world with Black Girl Ventures.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Pauline Idoha, and I'm excited to talk about Mocktail Club. So the concept of Mocktail Club started when I was 8 months pregnant. I was sitting in a bar celebrating with my colleagues, and I wanted something for me. I wanted something sophisticated, healthy, and non-alcoholic. And I got salsa water and lime. And then I realized I was not alone. A third of Americans don't drink, and the other third drink occasionally. And it's really a large $18 billion market. And in addition to that, we believe we can capture the $1.8 trillion alcoholic market, where people who drink are looking to drink a little bit less. The millennials and the Gen Zs are really fueling this market, and they're focused on getting health and wellness and better for you options. So Mocktail Club uses superfoods, prebiotics, simple and clean ingredients, 90% organic, and low-calorie products. We have 4 unique flavors inspired by my travels. I'm originally from Nigeria, and I've worked, lived, and traveled to over 30 countries, which inspired me. So, for instance, Havana Twist. Think of a reimagined mojito. So cucumber, mint, lime, with a touch of cardamom and cloves right at the end for a unique finish. So we've worked with co-packers and suppliers with over 70 years of experience. And our competitive advantage is that we use 10 to 13 different ingredients to create that complexity, which acts as an alcohol substitute. We're sold in a 12-ounce bottle, and we retail for $3.95. Customers love us. 90% of our online reviews are rated 5 stars, and we get a lot of feedback that we're a great alcoholic substitute. We've also got great press, including Oprah Winfrey's creative director, who highlighted us recently. We're mission-driven. 1% of our sales goes to clean water access globally. We have 3 different channels for sales: direct-to-consumer online, supermarkets, and restaurants. We're in 40 stores in the DC, Maryland, Virginia areas, and in most of the Whole Foods in this area. We started at Whole Foods in 2019. Our expansion to grow is to grow into 1,000 stores by 2023, using Whole Foods and a number of other national brands. We also plan to expand our e-commerce platform and do a lot more subscription. And lastly, we're looking to expand our product offerings. We've been growing at over 80% year over year, and we've sold over $100,000. Next year, we plan to be at $600,000 for our sales. And in 2023, we expect to be close to $2 million. So who's our team? We've got a great team to execute this. I have 15 years of experience, including an MBA. Jimmy's had great beverage and operational experience working at Starbucks and Honest Tea. And Tony loves to build e-commerce platforms. We also have a wonderful advisory team with over 50 years of experience. A number of the team members have worked at Coke and Honest Tea. And so what's our ask today? We're seeking $500,000 to grow a national brand led by a Black female. We want to use it to build our retail platform, our e-commerce platform, and really grow our marketing. Thank you very much, and I look forward to your questions.
That's great. Thank you so much, Paulina. Pauline, I appreciate it. One question for you. Can you just talk a little bit more about your audience and sort of the branding that you've created and the approach there to reach the target that you're looking at?
Yes. So our target market's really, it's been primarily women driven. It's about 70% female. And it's really the 25 to 44 millennials / Gen Zs that are looking for better for you options. They're the ones who shop at Whole Foods. They care about companies that are mission driven, that use clean ingredients and have functional benefits, a bit like kombucha. So a lot of how we market is the crafted nature, the substitution of alcohol, and really about the natural aspects of the business. I mean, the natural aspects of the company in terms of the ingredients.
Okay.
This is great. I love the concept. I love the product. I love the presentation. As far as the marketing aspect, how are you targeting like social drinkers? Like, are you looking to maybe be side by side with these alcoholic brands so that that option is available for people when they go to arenas or areas in which you participate in social drinking?
I think that's a great question. Now we've been focused a lot on the Whole Foods and just being able to be in the retail markets. One thing that we've been doing a lot more is through social media, really reaching out to the Gen Z and millennials who want these sort of better for you options when they are socially drinking. We're also in a couple of wine stores as well. So we are with the alcoholic cocktails as well. So that's part of our strategy to grow.
Vote for your favorite pitch by visiting www.sheraise.com. Select a city, enter the donation for the pitches you love, and don't forget to leave feedback and or hype comments for our founders.
Ever since I was young, I've always had a love for fashion and culture. So much so that I sought out a career that would allow me to tap into this magical fashion world. What I found there, though, was this cycle of excitement for new trends, followed by a very familiar feeling of disappointment when the styles were covered in designs featuring faces that look nothing like mine. Take, for example, these styles here. These are all current top trends in the market from top brands. I knew that there had to be people out there like me who wanted to rock the latest trends, but also value that the messages that they put on their body affirm their values and their self-image. I'm Rachel Topping, and one day, fed up with the lack of options that affirm my Black identity, I started Nappyhead Club as my answer to the void of a Black perspective in fashion. I used my 10-year background in fashion, creative direction, and marketing to develop thoughtful, gender-fluid designs that integrate authentic Black perspective through messaging and visuals right into the very fabric of the pieces. Black millennials spend 1.5 times more on fashion than their non-Black counterparts, and they're 37% more likely to buy from a brand that aligns with the issues that matter to them. Nappyhead Club has a prime opportunity to convert the purchases these consumers are currently making with fast fashion brands into our purpose-driven model, with a sweet spot at the intersection of authentic representation, approachable price point, diversity in product offering, and inclusive options for all sizes and genders. Here's a closer look at a few of our top-selling products that span across tees, scarves, and bucket hats. With our direct-to-consumer model, we're able to sell our products at approachable price points, and our average product margin is a healthy 74%. And as the stats would suggest, since our launch, millennial consumers have magnetically gravitated to the Nappyhead Club brand. With over 200,000 organic weekly impressions from happy customers, fans of the brand, and press, we've begun to build something of a cult following amongst millennial Black men and women. More than building a transactional relationship with our customers, we've built brand loyalty with our 30,000 strong community, and we collaborate directly with them to crowdsource the designs that they want to see and wear. And in 2021, we're continuing to grow month over month. We've done over 105,000 in sales since our 2018 launch, and we grew over 400% in revenue from 2019 to 2020, even with the challenges of the pandemic. We've been able to acquire customers for $1.92, which is possible because 95% of our sales have come from non-paid channels fueled by our hyper-engaged community, who are coming back at a strong and growing return rate of 15.9%. In 2021, we're going to be hyper-focused on increasing our visibility. Then in 2022, we'll reveal a proprietary new sizing model that we are really excited about that's going to better accommodate the needs of Black body types. In 2024, we'll develop solutions for our growing international demand. We're confident with our combined 50 years of experience across fashion, entertainment, and finance, along with venture growth, we can build the next big fashion brand for Black consumers. So we're seeking $300,000 to develop more proprietary technology in fashion, build out a team to support our growth, and expand into promising international markets. So we hope you'll join us in rewriting the narrative of Black fashion. Thank you.
That was great. Thank you, Rachel. I love the passion and the energy that you bring to this. It really shows through, and the preparation here too is clear. Kind of question for you. Can you talk a little bit about just that next evolution? It sounds like you guys have had some tremendous organic growth with the brand and building that community. How do you plan to keep them engaged, but also look at how you scale to additional ways of distribution beyond that?
Yeah, the really special thing that we've done with Black Men Club is start the community first. So how we kind of engage and keep our community with us is through conversation and dialogue. We use our platforms as kind of a launching pad for conversation and for community, and that's how we really retain a lot of our current consumers as we grow. The really amazing thing is too that because we have this open dialogue with our consumer, we can kind of crowdsource, like I mentioned, ideas from them as far as where they're seeing their needs in fashion, or there's products that aren't out there for them that they like to wear. So we kind of have this ability to dialogue and engage with them and innovate from there.
Great.
I share the same thoughts on your passion, on your delivery, and on your presentation. This is beautiful. It's amazing. In this particular climate that we're currently in, there are, a lot of opportunities and a lot of partnerships and alignments that can be created that could assist you considering your brand. What are you doing to try, or have you given thought to aligning yourself with certain people that can help you grow your visibility faster?
Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you for asking that. That's actually part of our plan this year in visibility. We're working to establish more brand partnerships. In the past, we've done partnerships with magazines like Refinery 29 as well as Crown Mag, and have done kind of specialty capsule collections. And we really love that ability to combine audiences in that way. So we're continuing to seek out those types of partnerships where we can partner with a non-fashion brand and kind of introduce collaborative products within our two markets. And then we kind of build an audience from there.
Perfect. This is great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Vote for your favorite pitch by visiting www.sheraise.com. Select a city, enter the donation for the pitches you love, and don't forget to leave feedback and or hype comments for our founders.
Hi everyone, my name is Sam and I'm the CEO and founder of Audibe. Audibe is a luxury vegan nail lacquer brand bridging the gap between beauty and fashion. With our new emergent technology, our consumers will be able to try on our products in real time to align with their skin tone. Have you ever been to the store and you want to try on nail polish, but you just couldn't find the perfect fit to match your skin tone? The problem, we all know disproportionate access is a real thing when it comes to clean, beauty, diverse products across the board. The market is undervalued and the products are misrepresented, so there's no skin tone alignment when it comes to diverse products, and also lack of inclusivity. And this is not only for the products, this is also for retailers. How do we access retailers who are selling diverse beauty products? Our solution, providing authentic representation across the board. We think about inclusivity across the board when it comes to servicing our clients through product marketing and brand curation, and also our technology components. This will allow consumers to try on our products in real time to get a great experience and have the perfect fit. And through our enriched experiences, we're really changing the stigma that vegan products are dull and boring. And through our top clients from New York Fashion Week, Fee Noel and Tadashi Shoji, you'll now be able to see luxury vegan nail lacquer rip the runway. Here's just a demo to the right of our new beauty tech feature. You'll be able to try on products in real time that align with your skin tone. The current market size is worth $532 billion and is expected to grow, and this is plenty of room for Audibee to grow and scale within the space. So you may ask, how do we stack up? Who are some of our competitors in this space, and where are we going as a brand? Currently, right now, we're focused on virtual reality for our product alignments, providing a true experience for our customers, and also educating our retailers. Our business model, our e-commerce platform, retail partnerships. We want to get in more stores to provide diverse product selection for our customers, and also through sponsorships. Here's our team. Combined, we have 15 plus years experience in beauty, technology, and finance. And we're positive we can grow and scale Audibee with our experience. So here's our company timeline of success. And we're so excited to announce we'll be launching in Nordstrom's, and we just sealed a deal with the Lure Beauty Box for December. So what makes us different? Our virtual reality component. Consumers will be able to try on our products in real time to find the perfect fit that matches their skin tone, really capturing the untapped market by providing true inclusive beauty products and diverse education. Here's some of our current traction today, and we're growing 40% month over month. We're currently raising $1.5 million for marketing, product development, retail distribution, and salary plus legal fees. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samara. That was great. It's great to see the platform and some of the insights that led you to how you developed this opportunity. As you think about the brand, how do you guys think about scaling into other areas in terms of distribution? Is the goal to stay within retail? Is it to look within other sort of beauty lines? Just curious on kind of where you guys are headed, but love the platform and the insight on how you developed this.
Thank you. Yes. So our plan is to scale into other retailers, and we also plan to launch additional beauty products. So we plan to be a full-fledged beauty line, but we started off with nail lacquer because it was really near and dear to my heart, as my mother is a nail enthusiast. So this was something that I grew up with, and I know exactly what women are looking for when it comes to finding like the perfect fit for like real clean beauty nail lacquer.
That's great.
So my wife is she is a nail fanatic. Like, she has to get her nails done every Friday. If they crack, she makes sure that she goes, like it's wild. And I think that the virtual tool that you had is definitely a benefit and something you spoke on that caught my attention. But another thing is that you spoke about being a vegan, like it's a vegan product. Mm-hmm. And so I would love for you to speak more on what the advantage of it being vegan like actually means.
Right. So it's vegan and non-toxic. So we're tin-free of some of the harmful chemicals that are typically in other nail polish brands. So vegan just means that our products are not tested on animals, for one. That's what vegan stands for. And then also when we say tin-free, there's a lot of harmful chemicals that are in other nail polish brands. And one is that you might be familiar with is formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is used to embalm dead bodies, and that's what typically non-toxic brands use to seal the products. And also, if a nail lacquer has glitter in it, that's actually fish scales, and products that are non-toxic and vegan do not use fish scales. We use a chemical replacement called mica. So there's a lot of things that are in other nail lacquer brands that are not in ours. Another example, when typical nail polish, when it's red, that is not vegan or non-toxic, that's crushed beetles. And we use a replica chemical to replace non-crushed beetles.
Okay. I think that's important information, especially for someone like myself who doesn't have much experience in, the product that you're offering. So I do think that, you should try to add more of that information into your presentation if possible.
Okay. Thank you.
Vote for your favorite pitch by visiting www.sheraise.com. Select a city, enter the donation for the pitches you love, and don't forget to leave feedback and or hype comments for our founders.
Hi, I am Adele Kanga, and I'm the founder at Eldom Beauty. And yes, Eldom is Medel spelled backwards. At Elden Beauty, we transform your hair and beauty product experience by providing a curated and customized range of natural solutions. My journey with Elden Beauty started 2 years ago. I was pregnant, looking for natural solutions, and I was tired of the overload of product and beauty supply websites. So did some research, learned about carrier oils, made my own, and Elden Beauty was born in May of 2020. The US beauty market is currently estimated at about $102 billion, and of that amount, Black women spend about $7.5 billion on beauty products every year. So our core target market is Black women between the ages of 18 and 39. Our products range from our carrier oils like argan oil and jojoba oil to a range of wigs and protective styles, and the pricing starts from $3 to $90. We market primarily by word of mouth and also social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, TikTok, and YouTube. We sell primarily on our website, eldenbeauty.com, and also Amazon. We have two key partnerships. The first is with Craving Yellow, a Kenyan beauty brand, and we also have a partnership with Baltimore County, whereby we provide employment opportunities for young people. In terms of competition, we lead when it comes to our recyclable and reusable packaging and our exclusive partnerships like with Craving Yellow. We are currently raising $100,000 and 50% of it will go to manufacturing. We have invested $15,000 in the business, and in the 4 months that we were actively trading last year, on our website only, we made $6,000, and we're on track to make $30,000 by 2023. In terms of what makes us unique, our product formulations, our sourcing, and our team. We have been featured on the Washington Post, and 75% of our customers who buy our carrier oils repeat their purchases. Now, we all know that team makes the dream work. I am Adele, I'm the founder and CEO. I bring with me 10 years of legal experience and knowledge of beauty pageants. Supporting the dream is Precious, a hair and beauty specialist who leads our customer engagement. We have Daniel, a data scientist who leads our IT and marketing. We have my brother, who is a business consultant to the business. He brings with him an MBA and over 12 years of experience in brand management. And we have Anne, my score mentor, who brings over 37 years of experience in multinationals. Thank you for listening, and welcome to Elden Beauty, where hair and beauty meet innovation.
Thank you so much for sharing. Quick question for you. Just can you talk a little bit about, I know the beauty market is a crowded one, but there's obviously, as you noted, a lot of opportunity that you've carved out. Can you talk about what makes your product different and sort of what's your key differentiator?
So our key differentiator, and I'll just go back to our carrier oils, they are all natural. And when we say all natural, we mean literally the only ingredient is the avocado seeds, which make the oil. So there's no additives, nothing, no preservatives. Because a lot of time when people say natural, they mean natural, and then there's some other things added into it. So we are really 100% natural. And when you look at beauty supply stores, there's so much product overload. So we streamline it and really filter out and make sure we present the best natural brands to customers, like our partnership with Craving Yellow. They have amazing satin bonnets that are in demand in the US. So we'll be selling that exclusively on our website and Amazon.
This is great. So my question is similar, or it piggybacks what Amy asked about. You said, everything is natural, but for someone like me, once again, what is the benefit of these things being natural, like avocado oil? Like, do you have on your packaging what this is intended to do for your hair? Or argan oil, like, how would that be explained to someone that, okay, using this oil will do this?
Yes, definitely. So on our package, on the back side of our packaging, we have like the ingredients and what the benefits for each oil are. So for example, vitamin E helps reduce the appearance of stretch marks. Black castor oil is very good for hair growth. So we do have each of those informations, not only on our website, but also on the bottles. You have the information, they can see the ingredients, and they can also see how to use it and what they can use it for.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Vote for your favorite pitch by visiting www.sheraise.com. Select a city, enter the donation for the pitches you loved, and don't forget to leave feedback and or hype comments for our founders.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jaleese Morris, and I'm one of the founders of Boca Flavor. We are curators of bold Caribbean flavor, and we create Caribbean-infused blends for everyday consumption. Now, food is a central part of everyone's lives, and I'm here to tell you how you can make it more of an experience. Studies have shown that today's food consumers are concerned about three things: healthy options, accessibility, and versatility. But when I looked at the landscape of the American food market, I recognized that the Caribbean flavors I grew up with didn't have their rightful place as an everyday staple. And when I think about Caribbean food across these three items, traditionally eating excessive Caribbean food has been linked to poor health outcomes. I've seen that Caribbean flavor has been tucked away in a corner in an international aisle. And typically when people think of Caribbean flavors, it's often limited to just jerk and curry. So we sought out to change that. Coming from a Jamaican and a Haitian descent, respectively, we've seen the breadth and depth of what makes the Caribbean so unique and wanted to share that with the world, starting with our flagship product, Taino Spice. It's an all-natural, handcrafted blend that has a low salt content and saves time by being a one-stop shop for your flavor needs. The blend is composed of 19 ingredients that are primarily staple to the islands and gives you a full flavor experience covering the entire taste spectrum from sweet to spicy. You can cook it with your meats or use it on a topper on just about anything, like Healthy Heather does. She represents the travel foodie, health-conscious millennials who love Taino Spice, and she's used it on a few of the things that you see here. As a mother, she's very mindful of what she consumes, and she loves to support mission-driven startups like Boca Flavor, who support food programs in the Caribbean through our purchasing model. We found the Heathers of the world through word of mouth, social media, and our partnerships with small businesses. We intend to continue to extend our presence through press, community, cooking events, social media advertisements, and commercial restaurants. Since launching in November, we've had traction pretty steadily, selling exclusively through our website, and we've continued to increase our customer and community engagements through our visual and storytelling social media content strategies. Over the next 3 years, we plan to continue to expand our product offerings and branch into various online and physical retail distribution channels. But our ultimate desire is to collaborate with restaurants and food producing companies to extend the reach and accessibility of our flavors. We have a solid team consisting of engineers, entrepreneurs, and all-around foodies with over 25 years of experience in product development, strategy, operations, and sales, and we're very passionate about disrupting the American food market. We're seeking $200,000 in funding to expand product development, continue to secure key commercial kitchen alliances, enhance our marketing efforts, and bring on a full-time marketing specialist. With your help, we can introduce more people to the everyday goodness of Caribbean fare. Say hello to your kitchen's new BF. Thank you.
Well, as you were talking, I wanted to be transported to the Caribbean. So
there you go. Love it.
No, thank you so much for sharing. This is great. And it's great to hear sort of the intent behind it and that you really know your target. And you've described sort of Healthy Heather as, this persona of someone to support your business. I think that's a great way to sort of begin your branding and your preparation. So thank you for sharing.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, this immediately made me hungry. Then
I did my job.
Yeah, the first slide just looked so pleasing. This is a great presentation. Great information. For someone like myself, would you is there opportunity, or what do you think about providing maybe recipes or telling people how they can use this with certain foods, or how they can put it into their daily meal plan?
Yeah, one of the great ways that we've been able to really connect with our audience is by sharing our recipes through our website. We've also had some really great opportunities with local chefs to do some co-menu creations. But the great thing about Taino Spice is when we created it, we really wanted something that was true all-purpose for us. The all-purpose seasonings that we saw on the market, we ended up having to add 2 or 3 more bottles from the cabinet, and it just really didn't fit what we grew up with. And so this really creates a very versatile seasoning mix that can be used on everything. My favorites are popcorn. I love to cook it with shrimp, avocado. People have used it on snacks and meats. So there's quite a bit of range here of how it can be used. And we try not to limit people with being too prescriptive about it because we really see it as an all-purpose seasoning.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Vote for your favorite pitch by visiting www.sheraise.com. Select a city, enter the donation for the pitches you love, and don't forget to leave feedback and or hype comments for our founders.
I used to have strong and horrible period cramps. And so Goddess Detox is my multi-million-dollar spiritual women's wellness company where we're providing products to help women spiritually, emotionally, and physically detox as well as to reconnect. Primarily, we are selling vaginal-related products. And I really want women to be more connected to their womb and their innate power as women. And so I always make sure that our products are spiritual products, which is what I tell our audience. What problems do we solve? We solve the problems of women having painful period cramping, women's energetic spiritual disconnection with themselves and their vaginas, problems of lower chances of pregnancy, emotional attachments to one's ex-partners, and vaginal dryness. And so one of our main products are our Goddess Vaginal Detox Pearls, which is our all-natural herbal suppository. It's our best-selling product, as well as our Queen's Vaginal Steam. It's our second product and our second best-selling product. And if you're not known about vaginal steaming is something that's done in Latin America, Caribbean countries, African countries, as well as Asian countries. And what that involves is a woman sitting over a boiling pot of water with herbs and squatting over those herbs, showing her vagina and her womb out so that the medicinal properties of the plants can enter her vagina. These have medical benefits as well as spiritual benefits. Now let's get into money growth over the years. In our first year of 2016, our gross sales came to $200,000. And then in 2017, they moved up to $660,000. In 2018, we were just shy of $1.2 million in sales. In 2019, we grew to $1.8 million in sales. And in 2020, we are now at $3.8 million in sales. And we are currently now in Urban Outfitters as of February 2021. And so what are we asking? We are asking for $5 million today. And why are we asking for $5 million today? We're asking for $5 million because we want to get our products FDA approved. And the estimates that were given to us is that for each product, the cost would be about $1.5 to $2 million. And so currently we are working on an agency to do that. And we are paying between $50,000 and $100,000 monthly. And so far we have paid them $300,000 for this ongoing process of FDA approval. Why FDA approval? We want to make sure that women feel a lot more safer using our products because they are vaginal related products. We will be the first vaginal detox pearl and vaginal steam to be FDA approved, which would really boost our market share in the industry. And we also want to actually verbally state the claims that many women have experienced using our products, such as being able to get pregnant, such as being able to help with PCOS, endometriosis, and more. And so these are some of our reviews. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I think it's the preparation, sort of the benefits are so interesting to me because when I was looking at all of the links yesterday, I don't think I would have known those benefits, right? And so as someone who went through fertility struggles, I think it's a mental, it's a spiritual process. Like there's all of that you go through. So to have, a product that maybe helps people feel, a certain way, but also sort of has some benefits, I think that's great to know. I think curious, one comment and one question, I guess, the comment, I guess, and then is really around sort of that FDA approval process.
Yeah.
It'd be great to understand a little bit more because it's a higher ask in terms of funding. What goes into that process, and how do you guys go through those steps?
Yeah.
And then also just, I see now that probably some of those benefits that could be conveyed or maybe related to that. That seems like such a big unlock. So I'd love to just, one, hear about the process, and then two, hear about how you guys plan to communicate some of these benefits to potential customers.
Yes. So in terms of the FDA approval, it is definitely a lengthy process, and it involves multiple teams. And so we are working with an agency right now. And right now they were able to get 2 universities that specialize in herbal medicine to do the testing on humans. And so there's testing on humans involved. There's research and looking at all the ingredients and the herbs, drawings that have to be done, and then also communication with the FDA, because they want to be able to communicate the FDA before they put in the application so that it's more likely to be approved. So all of that is what's going into it. And it takes about, 1 to 2 years is the estimate that I was given, but it's a lot of manpower. And like the reason why we want to get FDA approved is because my products have helped a lot of women with things that their doctors have said they could have never been healed from. So for example, a lot of women have told me that, hey, I've been trying to get pregnant and the doctors have told me I couldn't get pregnant, but I've used your Goddess Detox Pearls and I was able to have a baby. I've actually followed one of my clients for about 2 years now, and she's now on her 2nd child, but we have multiple reviews on that, but we cannot necessarily legally make that claim because our products is not FDA approved. And so we want to make sure that we can state the things like helping with the pain associated with endometriosis, the pain associated with menstrual cramps for some women. They've had horrible menstrual cramps, can't go to work, and then they use our Goddess Vaginal Detox Pearls or our vaginal steam, and now they're like, oh my God, my cycle started, but I didn't even notice because they weren't having that cramping anymore. And so we legally cannot make those claims because of the product not being FDA approved. And so we want to be FDA approved because we want to say those claims, and we want to be able to be in medical facilities. So my thing is not shutting away what's going on with gynecologists or women going to gynecologists. It's kind of integrating holistic health with the medical field. That's kind of what we want to do.
Great. Yeah, no, it's really helpful. And you might call out some of that process and expertise, or, those professionals that you have looking at it in this that helps just describe what you guys would need to go do there in order to make that happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm familiar with the process. I mean, not me personally, but my wife, she has gotten this done, I want to say maybe 3 times. And we've discussed the benefits in it. And we actually, she actually got it done. And then we had a child I would say we were pregnant probably 3 to 4 months after this situation.
Which one, the steam or the pearls?
The steam.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, she did the steam. And it was interesting, just the whole process. And I was very just intrigued by the entire thing.
Yeah.
But you labeled some, or you pointed out some things that it will assist women with that I think are also important to men. And I'm not saying that it gets marketed to men at all. Yeah. But I definitely see value in it that a man would go out and purchase something like this.
And they have.
Yeah, for his wife. So, I just think if you can find a healthy way to maybe, partner with organizations that are like a romance concierge service or something like that, I think that would be beneficial, because I would love to get something like this for my wife and give it to her. Yeah.
I love that. I can definitely think about doing that and see how we can work that. And like in terms of the vaginal steam, like we are trying to connect like indigenous practices to the modern day women. Like vaginal steaming is something that's been done for centuries now. It's an old practice. And I just want to be able to connect it to women, because if you look in Africa and the Caribbean and Asia and Latin American countries, women are doing this after childbirth, before childbirth. And so the fact that your wife had done it, a few times and then was able to get pregnant, I think that just shows the benefit. I think that's so amazing. And so thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Vote for your favorite pitch by visiting www.sheraise.com. Select a city, enter the donation for the pitches you love, and don't forget to leave feedback and or hype comments for our founders.
Greetings from Lafayette, Louisiana, by way of New Orleans. My name is Ariel Brown, and I am the founder and CEO of Bees Bayou Skincare. Named after my maternal grandmother, Beatrice, who was an entrepreneur like my mom. And in their days, there was an herbal remedy for everything, but they definitely left this one up to me. I'm passionate about the scalp, and 25% of people globally have regularly itchy scalp. What's concerning too is that 90% of African Americans have dandruff, which is mild inflammation. And 30 million people in the United States alone have some form of eczema, which is more severe. Like me, I was diagnosed with seborrheic dermatitis about 20 years ago. It is painful, sometimes very embarrassing, and chronic. So without proper maintenance, it keeps coming back. And the problem is that most products are heavy, greasy, and drying. Diet changes are great, but inconsistent and not enough. Prescriptions are expensive, and we know steroids have adverse side effects. And when we look at the competition, in addition to being more expensive, they're less convenient, many times having to be left on overnight and washed out. Their ingredients are less herbal, if they're herbal at all. And some of them have concerning ingredients that actually feed fungi and make it worse, or are just less safe, like for pregnant women and kids. So the solution is Bees by You Skincare. It's probiotic, essential oil infused, non-toxic, non-greasy, lightweight for all hair types and skin types, smells fresh, it's affordable, and it's safe for daily use, so you can extend your hairstyles. And over 225 customers have given us 5 stars, so I think they agree. And as you can see, they have diverse skin and hair types. We're trying to tap into this $26 billion dandruff eczema market, where dandruff shampoo alone is a $12 billion market. And probiotic cosmetics are gaining traction as well. And speaking of traction, in our humble 7 months, we've launched, have secured a manufacturer and PR retail strategist, as well as press. Our gross revenue has been a little over $60,000, with our average order between $35 and $40, only costing $1.49 in our customer acquisition cost. And as you can see, we've kept our ad spend very low. And that's in part thanks to our best-selling product, which is the Scalp Solution. It costs $5 to make, and I sell between $25 and $35. Our average monthly sales are roughly 155%, and our returning customers come back every 23 days, giving us a 66% net margin. And we're currently direct to consumer, but with your help, we will be able to scale much faster to wholesale as well as medium and large box retailers. I have an amazing group of consultants and a team of advisors, and I bring to the table sales experience, marketing experience, years of social work experience, a passion, and innovation. So what do we need to meet our $1 million a year goal? $400,000. That will go towards product development, new hires, marketing and advertising, and operational costs. So that's only 7 times our current. I know we can make it. Thank you so much.
This is very interesting. This the entire pitch competition. Most of the products and the services that are being talked about, I have some kind of experience with, but not because of myself, but because of my wife or some sort of family member. I think that this is an amazing product. My wife hasn't found anything that can help her out with her Serbia. I don't even know how to pronounce it fully. It's called
seborrheic dermatitis. Typically you'll see it's SD. It's cool.
Okay, that's perfect for me. My wife has SD.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
And so I think that this is a very interesting product that I would love to get her to work with. What is your current marketing strategy?
So right now, sure, no, thank you. So starting out as a solopreneur, I really did not even expect this type of feedback from customers. We have only grown this much this fast because customers have continued to ask for more products to be added. So a lot of it is direct conversations that I'm having with customers through email, through messages. I go on YouTube a lot and just comment because as a consumer myself, looking for a product like this that I could not find anywhere, I go to these resources like YouTube as well. And so I wanted to go to YouTube and find my other customers, people like me looking for a solution that they cannot find. So I did a lot of that for the first 2 months, just commenting on everything I could find. And that definitely started to bring awareness to the brand. And then next thing you know, people are asking for face products. Hey, do you have shampoo? So a lot of that has been through Instagram. Like I said, YouTube, I do videos, I'll do lives where I'll provide tips to customers, show them how I use the product. And that's helped a lot. And of course, influencers have been great. So far, I've done more micro influencers. So I hope with a more robust budget, I'll be able to grab some bigger brand partnerships as well.
Thank you.
It's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Question for you on how do you think, when you think about distribution, I think you said right now you're primarily direct to consumer through your website. Is that correct? Are you guys starting to think about salons and maybe other stylists that might be able to give you referral traffic as well?
Absolutely. So when I first started, I wanted to get product out to as many people as possible, especially in entertainment industry. You have a lot of models that have this problem, actors that have this problem. And it's affected me when I was in that arena as well. So a lot of my scalp along the hairline was thinning. The pigment was no longer there from all of the scratching and irritation. And so I reached out to some celebrity makeup artists and hairstylists, a few celebrities themselves, and definitely salons. I've been getting a lot of questions from different beauticians that I've worked with, and they all want it. So I do have wholesale available now on the website where they can just submit an order and let me know what they're looking for their customer base. And I definitely want to get into hospitality space as well, including salons.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Vote for your favorite pitch by visiting www.sheraise.com. Select a city, enter the donation for the pitches you love, and don't forget to leave feedback and or hype comments for our founders.
"51% of children are Black and brown, but only 23% of children's content feature diverse characters." Hi, I'm Kiwanta Brooks. As a parent and an educator, it is difficult to find resources that cater to the unique needs of my children and students. Also, if you look at my phone, you will see dozens of different apps for my children alone. What a headache and a lot of money. So I merged my experiences and founded Elite Kids TV. We are a subscription, comprehensive learning platform enhanced by entertainment and diversity, or ed tech with a whole lot of excellence. Our educational resources need an update and a diversity infusion. What children need to see and hear today is different from what we saw and heard. They need 21st century skills that include core subjects, literacy, and life skills. We're developing a curriculum that combines branded, character-led entertainment wrapped in a subscription model. Our forthcoming video library is for all children ages 10 and under. It includes some animated learning and live action classes taught by engaging teachers. Our comprehensive curriculum includes lessons in everything from phonics to history, how to manage emotions to how to start a business, original and traditional nursery rhymes, not the racist ones, languages, and more. You would literally have to string together dozens of apps to get access to this type of curriculum. But with Elite Kids TV, families will just need one subscription. We have resources that can be purchased now in our online store. Children can engage with fun characters on and off the screen. The Ed app market is expected to grow to $18.3 billion. By launching a strong marketing campaign, we can amass a subscriber base with the goal of obtaining 250,000 subscribers. Our B2C model's price point is $79 annually, which is a slightly lower price than some of our competitors. We also have a video curriculum that features diverse characters and includes live action classes. Our team is made up of minority artists, animators, a film producer, and curriculum specialists. We are revenue generating and have received 5 grants from organizations which include Facebook. We are raising capital in order to produce content for our video library and launch our app. Take the branded characters of Disney, the streaming service of Netflix, plus the live courses of Masterclass, and you have Elite Kids TV. Elite Kids TV for your children and ours. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. I love seeing this, and as a parent of a young toddler, it can be overwhelming to think about are they learning the right things? Are you exposing them to the right learning opportunities? And so this, looks like a wonderful platform that you've built very thoughtfully to both educate, but also make sure that there is diversity and inclusion, practices in mind when developing that curriculum. So applaud the efforts here, certainly. I'm going to have to go check this out for my toddler. Love what you've created. Can you talk about the parent experience? Because I think so much of what you've built and the ease of use, like so much of what you have built is about having this simpler process, but including all of these things together. Can you talk about just kind of that end-to-end experience for both the parent and then how they expose their child with all of these topics here?
Absolutely. So just as it's very easy to log on to Netflix, search what you're looking for and press play, that's how easy this platform is going to be. Parents can literally decide what they want their child to learn, whether their child is preschool age and you want to put a little nursery rhymes, if your child needs help with literacy, math, science, social studies. If you want your child to have a more social emotional experience, you can do that as well. They can learn Spanish, they can learn French. So as easy it is to click on search, type in what you need, and it'll pop up right there for you.
And is it physical and digital or primarily digital?
It's both. So we do know that some parents are leery of a lot of screen time. So children can engage with the characters on and off the screen. That's why we also have flashcards, books, things like that. The children can engage with educational material off the screen.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I know, knowing it's an app based, I think it'd be great to see in your presentation more of the app experience built out as well, so people can kind of see how easy it is to use. It'd be really helpful. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing. This is great.
Thank you.
I share. I have a 13-month that I struggle with finding things that she would love on, the iPad or YouTube, things of that nature. So I normally just stick to what she likes and don't defer from that. But I think to have options would be great. But I am interested in the data on the success of the learning experience for the child. Like, how is that being rated, or how can are you looking to give more information about that in the near future?
So the launch of the physical products was done in April. The launch of our actual app will not happen because that is directly tied to how quickly we can raise the capital. So we have already designed our curriculum. And so we have launched on YouTube and Roku, but our own branded app has not been launched yet.
Okay. Well, thank you. At this moment, like, how many assets do you have in your library?
We have about 20 assets.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Vote for your favorite pitch by visiting www.sheraise.com. Select a city, enter the donation for the pitches you love, and don't forget to leave feedback and or hype comments for our founders.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. It was wonderful to hear from all the founders today. And, I think one of the things I really appreciated is just the passion, the thoughtfulness, and all of these products really seem to be driven by an insight and an opportunity to add value to their consumers. And so I thought everyone did a fantastic job at really staying true to that, explaining that, sharing that opportunity. And so, really appreciate that the founders are very, very thoughtful. And so really impressed with a lot of the preparation there. So yeah, just appreciate, I hope that everyone appreciate the insight, and I hope that, going forward, just really thinking about sharing sort of those really specific next steps and opportunities and how that investment really helps unlock that next growth step for them, I think is a really great, compelling opportunity to share when they have the opportunity to pitch. But thanks so much for having me.
This was an amazing experience. Thank you so much for having me. I really enjoyed the presentations from all of the founders. They were very on point. They knew what they wanted. They spoke with a lot of passion and confidence about what their product or their service was, which is something that's attractive to the person that's looking, because I want to know that you believe in your project, in your product or your service just as much as you want me to believe in it. And it was entertaining. And it was very informative from a male's perspective. All of these different products that, a lot are catered to women, to know the other benefits to this product and not just the cosmetic part of it, was definitely interesting and something that I enjoyed. So yes, y'all did an amazing job. Thank you for having me once again.
This has been another Black Girl Ventures pitch competition. It was amazing. The energy from the brands, the type of products. The voting is open right now. So you can go over to www.sheraise.com and vote for the founder's pitch that you love the most. The voting will be open over the course of the next week. So make sure you get in there and vote. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great day. BGV Pitch is the largest pitch competition for Black and brown women founders. We combine the premise of Shark Tank and Kickstarter to give you an opportunity to be a part of an entrepreneur's journey. Vote for your favorite pitch by visiting www.sheraise.com, select a city, enter the donation for the pitches you loved, and don't forget to leave feedback and or hype comments for our founders. Your donation keeps a Black or brown women founder in business. You are changing the world with Black Girl Ventures.